So as far as your game changers and things like that, what for the people that are interested in it? Because like I said, I would love to be invited to actually play it before it's released, because I'm probably going to be your most honest critic, as you know, and be respectable at the same time. So what do people need to do to be able to be one of those game changers or somebody that looks at the game early?
Okay, so there's a few things here. The main one is you have to be active on social media. If you're not active on social media, we're probably not even going to know you exist. So having a Twitch account that's Madden focused, where you follow a lot of Madden, that's going to help a lot. A big bonus is YouTube. Most of the people who are in the Game Changers program either Twitch stream a lot, or they have a channel that is generally devoted to teaching people how to play Madden, or like a good example would be like Ryan Moody, who's not a game changer, but he does breakdown videos where he talks about flaws in the game that he wants fixed, and he gets very in detail. So when people can talk football and talk about outcomes that aren't realistic, and can talk about things like through my body, specifically breaking down why a flaw in the game is damaging, the outcome that should actually exist in the real world. That's kind of what we look for. And when those people get some followers and some viewers, that's what makes us start to talk to them about being a game changer. The reason followers are so important is because a game changer is sort of the voice for all his followers. So when his followers who are in his chat stream start talking about the game and what they want, we are counting on that person to then relay that information back to us. That's why I engage with some of the top Twitch streamers who have followers, so that I can sort of discuss with them what it is their associated followers want from the game.
That's very, okay. So pretty much, even though Through My Body is a hit worldwide, I'm not capable of being one of those guys to just review it.
Oh, I'm sure you're capable. I'd say the main reason is what you present on your Twitch channel is also important. There's people out there, and I won't name them by names, who get into things like, if your whole channel is based on a wager game or wager games, it doesn't help. If you're known coin seller or something like that, it's not going to help you get into the program. Even a few missteps in that area will be enough to kind of turn us off, because there's so many good people available, and the program is so full already that we don't have to be. We can be very picky. Yeah. So even the slightest missteps, or people who even get into that gray area about terms of service, the stuff they know that maybe we don't bust you for, but it's frowned upon, or even just how you compose yourself on Twitter and Twitch. If we are interested in you, some executive at some point, some marketing guy, some PR guy, some comms guy is going to go check out your channel. So you think about the content that you put up there, and if that's the kind of thing you think an EA executive would say, yeah, let's go after this guy, then you're probably good.
Okay.
If your channel creates content that is otherwise, maybe an executive might feel a little, I don't know, uncomfortable. Maybe it's a good word by it. Then you're not doing it. I don't want to tell anyone to not stop being who they're being, because I think certain people create certain content, and their fans love that content. So don't ever change. Maybe in the years ahead, we'll find ways to modify that process. I'll also say this, the Game Changers group has changed quite a bit since esports took off. We're now trying to include basically as many of those top competitors as we can in the Game Changers program. So if you qualify for like a finals bracket or a top 16, that's another way of getting into the program.
Okay, all right. So in other words, I like the way that you just specifically said that brutal honesty is not the way to go.
I think it was more about your Street Straight album.
He loves Street Straight.
He does. That might make an executive.
Oh, but executive. Okay, so he wants to. But I don't promote Street Straight. He even asked me about me play. Do I promote it?
It made me uncomfortable too.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but as far as Madden goes, Street Straight is a separate thing that I do. We have fun on the channel, but I love Madden, and I try to be as honest with it as possible. And the Maddens that I did love, like Madden, as much as Madden has changed, when I was in love with Madden, those videos are still there. When I really loved everything about it. So as far as some of the things that I consider not realistic even though, like I said, I agree with Rex. In the NFL game, there are a lot of spectacular catches that go on. But when Dre Archer is doing that same spectacular catch, who he's not even on a team anymore, and he's doing it at 5'6" or something like that, I have an issue with that. So, you know, I understand what he's saying, and like I said, that's why I like how Rex is very direct, because that is true. It's about your presentation. Now, a lot of the content that I put out earlier was based solely off frustration when you got a guy on 4th and 50, and he throws it up to anybody, and he does an OBJ catch. So that's pretty much what it was for that. But moving forward, like Rex is saying, with the SWAT and things like that, I'm going to qualify, I'm going to compete, and then we'll see if Rex is, you know...
I will be on your side supporting you.
Yeah, sure you will. Get that out of here. Get that out of here.
As long as you win.
Just get that out of here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, as long as I win. Yeah, okay, good stuff. You're the best wife to have.
You're welcome.
Okay, but pretty much, that's in a nutshell what it has to be. So, you explained it. So when you say competitive players are going to be more of the Game Changers program, you're talking about, you know, guys that qualify in your tournaments and in your game plays and are actively pursuing the leaderboards. Is that correct?
Yeah, and you know, basically, if you're going to make the top 16 and get flown out by EA to Burbank or wherever for a qualifying tournament, I want you in the Game Changer program, because if I can fill the program with some of the top Madden players in the world, that's the only way that I'm going to get competitive Madden right. Because I'm hearing back from the players what they want, what they like, what they need changed. If I'm going to make some major fix to like offensive line or defensive line play to try and solve nanos, I want their feedback on that fix before I send it out to the public.
Okay, that sounds really, really good.